Alrighty, here we go with the 2024 Worlds in Disc Golf Valley. I'm going to be playing a different style of golf here. Very safe, very low risk, and hopefully good enough to place somewhere near the top. Starting out with Herring Woods. So there's 3 wind. I'm not going to take the Glide Sapphire. That could skip too long. Roll Sapphire. I think a straight pullback here should get me pretty okay. And be in a putting range. Is in putting range. Successful right off the bat without a spit out and starting with a birdie. Happy to start strong there. Herring Woods 2. It's a strong headwind. I think this is a good wind for my Glide Sapphire line. And let that wind turn it a lot more than I usually do. I usually have to give that disc a lot of anhyzer. This is still in putting range. I'm going to slide away from that pillar, straighten myself back up on the basket, and get a putt in 2 for 2. Herring Woods 3 coming up next. Okay, so typical would be this warship around the side. I'm a little worried about this warship not getting quite far enough. So I'm going to switch this to the musket and think just a little bit of hyzer on this will get me down the distance. And could have given it a bit more hyzer for sure, but I think this is still a putt. It is still a putt. And we're in there for this birdie. Herring Woods 4 is going to be our first bonus stroke opportunity. It's a left-to-right wind, so I put the fuse the middle chevron with the light, but then over on this tree. Give it a straight pullback and hope that I get lucky. I don't here, because I wasn't watching the sway. I don't really know how to watch the sway here yet. But a birdie is nothing to scoff at. In a long event like this, we'd much rather take birdies, consistent, clean birdies, rather than risky bonus strokes. Hole 5 is a Glide Sapphire. A little bit of anhyzer out this right gap. Should end up here okay in that one wind. I love when it stops on that route and keeps me in putting distance. Get around the stump, recenter it up, and there we go in for this birdie. Herring Woods 6 coming up. Okay. I don't love this. I think I'm going to take the glide skip arrive line. Slide right. And this is where I usually put my aim. I just haven't been great going at it lately. It's about here with the 1 wind. I want to give it enough with that 2 wind. Let's see if we give it enough here. It's looking good as long as it gets a skip. What the heck was that? What in the world? It just stopped. Alright, a little bit of work. 125, a little bit raised, the headwind. I'm far enough out that the wind isn't going to affect the distance as much. So I think I'm going to throw this about a 125 true to the best I can. And drop. Nope. Not dropping, so we'll take that birdie. First drop stroke. I'll blame the dead skip, but also I should be able to make a 125-footer. It's okay, though. This is a long term. Just no blow-ups and get most of the strokes is what Worlds is about. I hope I like this spot. Yeah. There was a chance there of not really having a look at the basket, but that is not my situation. I am able to get around and get the basket there. Herring Woods 8. Next bonus stroke opportunity. Can take the musket out here. Hopefully be about 200 feet away. I love being right by that rock. 197, so this is basically Sunshine Glade 1 for me right now. Right here, give my 200 power from Sunshine Glade 1. I want the sway a little bit right. Drop. It's the 197 and 199 made a difference. That's okay, still taking the birdie. Hopefully just finish strong with the eagle. And at 11 on Herring Woods would be nice. This is a good wind. I like it a lot. Make sure, oh, Nikes. Crap. I just have to rethrow and not give that as much Anheuser. I really wish I had the Light Glide in the bag for this hole. I should have switched it up. The Light Glide just clears that tree that I hit. So instead of the Eagle, we are turning this into likely a par. 346. I can go glide roll. Over the top. Yeah, dang it. That's a bummer. It's a 2-stroke mistake there. 60 feet downhill, throw it with 30, and drop it in, ending that with a par. I was hoping for 11. -9 is not great, but again, we got a long tournament and many more holes ahead. Next is Northern Breeze. Northern Breeze, I practiced a few of the holes. I saw some people mention on Discord some tough winds. So let's see if we can counteract them. Slide right, top chevron down where the rock meets the ice. And a little bit of Anheuser on this. Oh gosh, don't. This is getting sketch. I gotta collect myself and get this playing a lot cleaner if I'm gonna have a shot for the long term. Definitely missed some Harry and wood strokes, but that's what it is. See if we get something back. Well, not to get something back. You don't want to get in a get it back mindset. See if we not lose more. So the hope, give this enough Anheuser to get around the side. Perfect here, I think. Yes, I go with the hope simply so it doesn't have enough power to get off the edge there. 44 feet and get it in. My screen's looking a little bit laggy. I hope that doesn't mess with anything. Northern Breeze 3. Okay, it's a very windy day here. Is this our musket? I think the musket will push far enough. Give it a little bit extra Anheuser. And yes. Stop here, please. Oh, that'd be great if it was in putting range still. It is in putting range still. Aim up a little bit for that wind. I'm going to put this a little bit to the right because the wind is going to push it to the left. And able to get that birdie. Northern Breeze 4 is next. Probably my least favorite hole. The 2 wind. Okay, slide right. And in a 1 wind, I'm here with a full hyzer. The 2 wind wouldn't need as much hyzer. So I think the 2 wind I get to go here. And this is looking pretty good. There we go. This is one of the ones I practiced a bunch on and specifically remember practicing that 2 wind. So I'm glad that one was able to work out. Northern Breeze 5 is another one I've practiced a lot on. What's our wind? That's a 3 wind. I love this wind. Default aim, straight pullback. Oh, I said straight pullback, then I gave it a little bit of Anheuser because I wussed out. But I definitely should have gone straight pullback. We got lucky and it snuck through. Worked out there. Northern Breeze 6 coming up next. Let's take an ace run at it. I don't think the Sapphire is far enough. So maybe it's not an ace run. Yeah, it's online, but I know it wasn't going to get far enough, and I didn't have the glide roll rive line figured out to give it the extra distance. Boom, drop that in there. All right, Northern Breeze 7. Let's see what our wind is like here for this run. Okay, I like this. I'm going to glide water skip rive. See if I can get up to that top shelf. And if it doesn't kick down too much. Okay, let's see what our look's going to be like. This could be tricky. Ooh, I don't love this. I don't have room for the forehand flexor. So it's going to have to be backhand. Big sweep in backhand. And hope that it stays in bounds. It has a chance. Oh, it's going to be pretty far out here. 110. A little bit downhill, so I'll call it 100. And the 2 tail, so I'll call it 80. And let's see if we can save one with the throw-in. There we go. Saved one with the throw-in. Able to take that birdie. That was a tough save. Able to get that one there. Northern Breeze 8 is next. I like this wind, the Glide Water Skip Rive, or not Glide Water Skip Rive, Accurate Water Skip Sapphire to throw right at this tree is exactly what you don't want to do. 131. Nope, this is the long game, so we're not going to mess with even getting close there. I am very happy with this spot. After the layup, I would rather not be in the layup position, but because we had to lay up, we'll take that par. Unfortunate par there, but that's okay. This is a big pushing wind. I'm thinking roll Sapphire. Yep, roll Sapphire here. And get out to the middle. This is looking good. Right in the middle is very grippy. So get grippy here. And slow to the stop for the putt to finish -8. So unfortunately dropping another stroke there. Northern Breeze dropped quite a bit so far. We're going to have to keep this cleaner through the rest of this, but still 4 more days and a lot more courses ahead. 4 more days, 16, 18 courses ahead. Well, would you look at that? It did not record my Northern Breeze score. Good thing I have that recorded as screenshotted so I can send in to get corrected. Let's move to Kehoe Park. Kehoe Park 1, big wind. I'm going to take the Glide Sapphire. Get it down low here, and get past that tree. Don't hit the tree. Don't hit that tree. Okay. Well, hit the tree, but in a very friendly way. And a good roll up here. We're still in putting range. Aim slightly up. I don't have to with a Glide Hope. I don't have to aim up. That's actually one of the reasons I take the Glide Hope for the further actual putting distance. But I have to. All right, KP2, I will not go for the Albatross. Just get it wide out here. This paradigm's looking good, just what I'd like. Wonderful, about a perfect drive off the tee for me. I take about 100 feet off this distance, so 341 is going to be the Water Skip Sapphire, I think. And this should slide up to be into a good throwing range. What's this, like 50, 60 feet? 48. I'm going to throw this one because it's a little bit uphill. I don't really trust that. But getting that eagle, not worth running the Albatross. Too much can go wrong there in a long-term event like this. Hole 3 is the Glide Sapphire right down on the basket. I don't mind leaking a little bit right because this almost always jumps out of the bunker like that did there. Leaking left, I feel like it curls up and stays in the bunker more frequently. Kehoe Park 4, I think this is long. Big wind. So I'm not skipping for sure. Light Glide Paradigm. Yeah, it's enough of a crosswind that I don't think it's going to push me too far. Oh, don't go OB right. I've never been way over here. Oh boy. Okay, it's safe. That's close and very nervy. 303. See, I gotta add like 55 feet of power. I think I'm gonna Glide Roll Rive even and get it up in that headwind. Oh, go in. Hey! Got one back. That was pretty cool. Kehoe Park 5. Roll Musket down low. Flux with a little bit of Anheuser right into that tree. No, thankfully missed that tree. Oh boy. Behind these bushes though. Let's see if I can rotate out of these. I think I'm going to be able to. And not have any collision. Yep, rotated away from that collision. Able to get that birdie in. I don't know if I've ever gotten that eagle before. All right, this is the KP6 wind where I say, heck no. Just get the Sapphire down there. Then we'll lay up and we'll take the birdie. Not taking any crazy risks here at all. 286 with this headwind. I'll just take the Roll Musket in again. And hopefully end up right around the base to be in putting range to take this birdie. Very happy to take that birdie in that wind. This is an easy, no stress hole. in an event like this. KO Park 7, that's a big wind pushing me over there. Give us enough anhyzer to get out to the right. Let the wind push me back over towards the basket. I know a lot of people take forehand here. And that wind, that's really just nothing I've ever figured out. 417. So I don't need to go skip, but I'm going to take a wide line with the glide water skip. And that should end me up here, sliding up near the basket. All right, this downhill putt can be testy. Need to make sure I aim down enough to not spit out. There we go. And to get down and not spit out. Getting that eagle. KO Park 8. Ooh, big wind here too. Is this musket? Yeah, I think this wind is enough that it's musket. Give it the hyzer so it gets back over. Oh, give me another fun one. Woo! That was close. Don't be OB. Okay. I know sometimes it's sitting up on that wall and the game's going to call it OB, which is super annoying. I'm going to go a putt because I don't trust my throw in this wind. Aim it up a little bit. And taking this birdie. Oh, the OB line was way out there anyway. And then KO Park 9 to end it. Reasonable wind. For me, it's getting through the Mando first. And we are successfully through the Mando. Through the Mando means the worst we get on this hole is par. Okay, 80 feet. Elevated basket makes it 90. And the 2 headwind makes it 70. And we stuck it in. There we go. So again, 1 stroke back that we gave away early and minus 12 on KO Park. Nice. Now my Northern Breeze score came through, so I don't need that after all, and KO Park came through. It looks like sometimes a little bit delayed there. Lost Island time. Lost Island 1 is the glide roll rive. Get it out to the right. I give it a little bit of anhyzer. I'm okay missing right, more so than I am okay missing left. But in this case, it's best to simply just not miss and get right under the basket to get the putt in. Lost Island 2 is probably going to be the Glide Sapphire up through that gap. See what the wind looks like. Yep. Glide Sapphire, middle chevron where the tree meets the ledge, I guess. A little bit of anhyzer because that tailwind is going to have me fade a bit earlier. And here in the circle again, 23 feet. And we're in. Lost Island 3, I think, is the first bonus stroke opportunity here. Let's see what the wind looks like. Terrible. Oh my. So I think I'm going backhand here. But backhand what? It's just glide water skip? Yeah, I think it's glide water skip, backhand. Get out here safe. I'm glad I went water skip. Skip definitely would have been kicking me way too long there. Very happy with this. And now 270 in is going to be the roll sapphire. Get under the tree, over that broken pillar, and to the green. Uh-oh. Pillar. Okay, I can get around this. Rotate around it. And putt. Getting that putt, not a bonus stroke. I can't imagine there's a lot of bonus strokes there for this tournament. Oh, I wish I had known this wind to practice the water skip. I can't, though, without knowing the water skip line well enough. I can't go for it here. So let's just take the musket out to our landing zone to throw in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Could have gone for the water skip. 80, 70, 60, 50. Come on, sway right. And losing a stroke there with the par. That one, I would have gone the windbreak musket if it was still in my bag. But it wasn't. Lost Island 5. Default aim, straight pullback, glide, roll, rive. Let's get out here and love when it rolls away like that. Give me a more wide open look, a better angle coming into this screen. Gonna take the harp around the corner, about 200 feet of power. Not trying to get this super close. There's never more than a 2 wind in the caves anyway. So as long as we're within like 30, 40 feet, 60 feet, 80 feet even, that's very likely to get the throw in. Hole 6. This is a good wind to hopefully get me close. And then we'll see if we can get the throw in. If we get to like 180, 190, we're not. We're going to be like 200. 194. What do I do here? Fuse or harp? Now I don't trust that the harp will not go OB left. So 194, I usually add 30. I don't really know what that looks like here. Maybe this. And maybe the power was right, but the aim was not. That is not a distance I am practiced from. But that's okay. We're doing our best to keep up and minimize stroke losses. Take bonus strokes when they present themselves. Lost Island 7 is the roll sapphire. Straight pull back here. And ideally I'd like that a little bit more right. It's going to get sketchy. I think getting to the left here. Yep, get safe. Okay, it is safe. Starts to bring that tail end of the spine in play if I don't turn enough. But as I said, I got a pretty simple 70-footer. There we go, 70-footer in. And hole 8. What do I do? What do I do? I told myself I was going to lay this up. The one wind looks enticing, though. The one wind looks enticing. Am I going to do something dumb? I hope it's not dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. Safe. Get safe. Come on. That was so stupid, Daniel. I was even telling people in chat, I am not going to run this. And there I go running it. Take the water skip out there, just a little bit extra insurance. And glad I took the insurance. Maybe have a chance at the birdie save here still. But I should have just played that safe from the beginning. 284. I think a little bit lower here. A little bit lower. Oh, it has a chance. It has a chance, and it's too low. That was a stupid par. I shouldn't have run that. That was a bad smart golf play. I went in saying I was going to lay us up, but I started thinking about strokes I lost and started trying to get them back. But that was not a good decision. Anyway, light glide paradigm. Let's get this out to that center island. And this should be safely there, and then we'll take the last birdie. I don't think we're doing awesome on week 1. Still a lot of golf ahead. This doesn't mean we're out of it by any means, but we definitely have some work to do going into the rest of these weeks. We're going to have to keep it clean. Probably not world champ clean enough here with those simple mistakes I made early. It was Herringwoods 9 and their Lost Island 8. Herringwoods 9 just poor judgment, and then Lost Island 8 just deciding to run it was a stupid decision, even as I was making the decision. I think the other strokes that I lost were just, they're bad plays and just simple mistakes that happened while we were playing. Again, I get our first reward here is the Accurate Sticky Judge as that cool stamp loads. I'll see you guys for next week. Thanks for watching. And hey, I actually managed to this week. Stay bogey free.